Step up a new Chanel paddock, got whip with the wrist and I don't break the door. Turn the whole top floor to up. 100 racks and one thing about the flood out.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm the bag. High five to the scarred and the strands on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. In a minivan, might get. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey, fellas.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Ford Field. And a solid one back there. He'll get this out first, the 30-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. And he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there, but the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the one interception. So a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense.
A huge play right off the bat, 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On play action, Goff. He's got Laporta moving on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta, and they give the Lions the first down.
Detroit Lions, first down.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. This defense, this one, they get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a stop. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Once again, it's Gibbs. And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up third down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
This has been a solid opening drive, knocking on the door, first and goal. We'll go right back to Laporta. To the pylon, he's in. Sam Laporta, touchdown Detroit. That is second TD catch of the season. The extra point is good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
Open man, that's Roma Dunze. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. On fourth down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. The Lions offense ready now for their second drive. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. The show can't sweep and instead run it up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
3-yard loss on the play.
3rd and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That one on target. Williams, he's got it. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Detroit.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard
He'll go
line.
play action with Goff. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
34-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. That's cut. It's Isaac to Slav. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
9-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's into the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through 1 on this Thanksgiving Day. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Following the penalty, he'll run it. He'll manage only a couple. Aiden Hutchinson, the former 1st rounder, in on the tackle. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. And his Rakestraw there to make the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Now he'll run it. He'll get a cruising out of that one, scrabbling his way to a first down.
12 more yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. Try again. It's second and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Short pass, caught by Oliver. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's another Bears first down. First and goal, Chicago.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. This one on the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
A gain of 7.
From the 1, second and goal.
At the Lions' 1-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He will do it himself. He's in. Caleb Williams.
The kicker on
Touchdown Bears. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
The kick is good. Makes the
The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. Laporta in motion. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And they'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard. It is second and 9. Throwing, Goff. That's over the middle. Caught by Small. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for the Lions. First down.
Throwing here is Goff. This one complete. It's to Small. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 25
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Detroit Lions, first down.
To throw is Goff. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Laporta in motion. Throwing on second down. Goff is caught left side by St. Brown. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. The Lions called their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Gibbs showing off the elusiveness, and he's in. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
His drive will start on the ground. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try to hit him with a screen. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Clock will stop at 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. To throw is Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's taken in. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. And it works out as they convert on fourth down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll bring up second down. Throw it again. It's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter.
Set to kick off.
The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he tops all other NFL running backs to this point in the season. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. Going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal. Here's Gibbs, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Jameer Gibbs, touchdown Detroit. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
There's offense, and their running back set to go once more. He's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by running back, his name right there at the top. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over. Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the 1st down.
Now a handoff, running right, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. 3rd and long. Here's Williams now to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
A gain of 21 yards.
Here's Williams.
1st down, Chicago.
Throw on the run is complete. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the margin. 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Now again, on the ground. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's a designed run. And he will take it in himself.
Touchdown,
Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
The score, Lions 28.
And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him. That is T.J. Watt in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 18.
Goff to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So that'll bring up 4th down, and that'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
He's got his tight end. It's lovely. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. And that one incomplete. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. On the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's got another one. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago.
The kicker on
Point after, coming up here. He knocks it through. And the Bears are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We're on to the 4th on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 10. To throw is Goff. The catch is complete. It's Williams over the middle. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for the Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Goff to throw on 1st down. That's a short one caught by Laporta. Look at that big guy rumble. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter is get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bears offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Forced to his right. Now he takes off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Holding offense.
They get the former 5th overall pick, Joe Alt. Williams to throw on second down. Moving outside the pocket. He'll run again.
Caleb Williams
Down late. Trying to get to the line quickly.
By O'Shane Zimenez. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 9.
On third down, it's Williams. Rolling right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
Can't beat a running
yards.
quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hudson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Lions take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He'll step up and run. And he'll take this forward only to about the 46-yard line. Look him up on the second down and 8.
It's second and 8 at the Bears' 46-yard line.
Goff to throw. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Hold on. Here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw is Goff. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple. From the 23, here's second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Laporta in motion. On second down, Goff. Caught by the tight end, Laporta. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. And bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 2.
Open man, right side. He's got it. He's got the first down. Not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Once again, it's Gibbs. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
180!
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Trevin Wallace. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. Dan Campbell will opt to bring out the field goal unit. This will be a 38-yard attempt. His kick is perfect. And the Lions will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Second and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That pass reels it in on the light side. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Darnell Wright guilty that time. Following the penalty, he'll run it. And he's going to be marked down up We'll try to go up tempo here as they hustle to the line.
A gain of 60.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10.
First down.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Laporta in motion.
At the 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
So it's a win here for the Lions. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend.